Okay, hello and welcome back, guys. We are looking after HOPEesports present. This is our Tuesday event, as we do have a different four matches with us. The very first matches will be our the match of none other than Erangel itself. Second will be our Miramar, and the third will be our Rundan. At the last, we got another one, Miram. Oh, not Miramar, but Irengal to exit our grand finals, and we do have had four matches for it. And here we go directly into the matches. And yes, first match, the match none other than Irengal itself with the 74 players in 19 teams. We are going in. Look at this, and I'm really excited for the first match for sure. And these teams, Last Skill Sports, are getting dropped in the area of none other than, guys, yes, Napoleon, yeah. And this will be their favorable sport to drop out right now. But I could able to see another one teams that is going by. So we could expect a clash between them. So whenever the clash will occur over here, and which will be the teams to get exited, that will be the question that is raising on our heads. But I don't think so. There are only two teams, but there are more than two. There are another one teams as well, three teams in total at the same area. They're looting out right now. Look at this. Okay, they got some sort of decent loot. The plane path started from the area of Kemiski and end up at the area of Primox, as the player has been already distributed all through the lobby. Look at this. As we can look after now, the fights will be starting soon. So let's just say that our teams last sports are here without any sorts of fractionals right now. The battles haven't been started right on this time. And look at this team. They're just over here going here in the end and collecting as much as loot they can. Look at this. They are just collecting loot from the area of apartments right now. Took this like took out here. They are Nepali teams for sure. 3D sports for the teams. But let's see. As Napoleon fight will be really interesting, as the three of the teams will be the major teams for the lobby will be fighting for the further drop, for the legacy of the drop for sure. They're just looting out, and look at this one of the player for the team, Yaki Susan, for just got knocked out. And okay, look at this. That was a very fine knock, but okay, they instantly take out a similar trade. But okay, they did not make out only trade, but they could able to make that player knock and finish right on time. So yeah, they have win out this sudden trade. And Kakuri Kaveri pays out two player casualty at once, where they only make out a knock against the teams, and the enemy took it seriously and making those players to get finished on time. Look at this, only 19 seconds left in this very present situation. They are looting out the area of none other than Silter itself. They are just moving out here in their right in time, and Wisnir, more team are here, and they are looting in the area of none other than Joswell City side. It is their favorable area to loot out right now. Look after it. No any team spaces are closer right now. X1 Sports and the UNO are here. They are at on the area Primoxin. They are trying to go against one of the teams named as KN Sports. We are just getting ready. Look at this. This player will be a not open if you go for the straight out. But let's see. You just look after it and look at the shot. That makes a very fine bit, and the bait work out properly. First knock has been taken out. The first stage of the fight, the initial player has just been broken out, and once in all, teams are getting closer for the battle right now. They're holding up over here, looking for another exposure to go for the knock and out. Here we go for the shot, and look at this. The coffin have had faced some sort of swords, but that weren't able to make any sort of differences on his SP. But look at this. Another one player, Zero, got instantly knocked in finish. But Coffin was something different than his remaining two players, as he had taught a reflex and making a first player knockout for the team X1 Esports and getting closer for the battles. As we can see that, look at this. Let's go for the fight, and that makes a very, very good knock. Right in time. Here we go for the finish, and that will be the very first finish and very first kill for the team, none other than 90 Sports. Last one is Sunny. I was already down 1v2, but right now he also got knocked out. Last one is standing for the team. Sadie Sports are just getting closer, and Fresh is not Fresh anymore. Last is standing Sado. He'll be the last and least player represented for the teams, and this squad fight is being on the side of none other than X1 Esports. But let's get closer. Shadow is just holding up that area. Most probably is trying to tackle any sort of player right now, but his location already got exposed, and that sticky bomb workouts. And this will be our the very finish, the very first squad finish that has been faced out. The team 90 Sports got eliminated with a single frags, but yeah, congratulations for the team X1 Esports. They did a yeah 4v4 battle properly, but at what cost? At the cost of our player. But yeah, fine. They have lost a single player, and they need to be more conscious enough right now. And 1x Esports or X1 Esports, they got 4 elimination points. Here we go. Kakuri Kabiri also got knocked out. Okay, that makes a very hard knock for the teams. And last place, Tiny is just getting closer for the battle. Properties right side. Here we go for the swords. Sort of all sorts, and here we go for the last one, and that makes a quick exit for the team. Mystic Sports got eliminated at hashtag 18 with the 3 frags, and yes, we got 17 teams more in the lobby with the 62 players, and game has been already converted into some sort of 7 minutes of its game time. Yes, teams are heading by here in their straight out right on time. For quality sports are here hopefully standing but haven't got any sort of elimination and any stuff in their side. Look at this for quality sports, and their drop was the area of none other than military base side, but I guess military base was pretty much yeah empty, so they haven't faced any sort of battles over there, so they are neutral in this very present situation without any sorts of frags or casually on them, so they are neutral by now, so they are going good with the final loads of military base, and they need to bypass from this base right on time in order to go to get into the berry zone. But I don't think so. Any teams are doing some sort of base camping stuff right over here. No one is doing that, but they are facing some sort of trust issues regarding that. So they are just checking out themselves, making sure that there is no one that will harm them on this base. But I guess teams are just yeah securing themselves to cross the bridge right on time. But yeah, okay, brother, you don't need to get up. There is no any sort of enemies, but we are here to see through the spectator. But they are very common to face such trust issue in this very present situation. But it is not a one day story. It is their day-to-day story to face out some sort of discount campaign stuff over here, since their regular drop was that team Appreciations X will be here with the Forbes standing but haven't had to cut any sort of elimination point. This will be their very first fight. So let's see how it is goes by. Appreciation Ace are here. They are just looking after the enemies on the front line. For sure, look at this for the team. Okay, they are trying to go for some sort of sentinels, but their player are also facing some sort of damages in all. Both of the teams are equally strong right now. Both of the teams, this will be their first fight. Look at this, having the area up, not cool. You'll able to see Vince there, Motem going for the shots, and cool it make it out knock. Yes, of course, this will be the very first knock for the teams, and they are throwing some sort of smokes to make it their vehicle to get out of here. Most probably they're gonna be trying to get closer for the battles. Okay, that makes a very second knock, and yes, a clear cut fight is being performing out by this team, and third one also got knocked out. Last Pistani, and here we go for the last one, and the squad got clear out without any sort of difficulties for the teams, and 7J Sports just got eliminated without any sort of points, so 0 point of match for them as well. TRC will be the very team to missing out the very first match in this event of grand finals, day number 1, and 7C Sports got eliminated with the 0 points. And if I have to talk about the team Miami Sport, they got eliminated with 3 frags, so they are better than others in terms of getting exit. And look at this another one team, so-called Night Esports, got eliminated with all points, but the TSA haven't joined yet, so they couldn't able to get any sort of points and stuff right now. And they are over here. Took this like Hook are trying to just getting up on that very rooftop. I guess they are just using some sort of new facilities or new tricks, tips and tricks that has been yeah, just implemented by this update and stuff. And look at this, what are they doing? Okay, 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 let's go to the another stage of the fight. And look at this, still guys just got knocked out. All 5 sports are here for the team. All 5 sports, 2 of the player at the same time knocked out, whereas one of the player is already non-available or disavailable for them. So last bit standing for this very team, since 2 of the player are on the verge of getting accident stuff. Look at this, is the one responsible body that get lifted out right now, as 2 of the players for the teams have done a very fine fight where they managed a finish as well. Another one knocked, just got revived. So yeah, last Pistani is responsible to make it out of 1v3 clouds right on time. Here we go for the grenade. But okay, what was that? That grenade was effective, but for on self. That was harmful for on himself, and he is doing some sort of healing up job. He have it already done that. And look at this, he's getting ready with the test and stuff, and throwing some sort of smokes to make that player some sort of rough and off. But lastly, he also faced out a very good nade, and that makes a very good finish. And for the team, all 5 sports, and this will be the exit for the match number 1 with a only a 1 points at in 16. So not a good one, but yes. For the teams, we do have more 15 teams available with the 54 players. The game has been converted into 12 teams and stuff right on time. Team TBSs are here with a 4 place standing, but in terms of frags, they haven't got any sort of elimination count on their name. I must have to say so. Let's get straight out right now. Team TBSs, Kabir are also here. Kabir in the squad for the teams, but let's go for the fine game. We have already lost out some sort of 4 teams and stuff like yes, Alpha, CMC, Yami, and Night Sports. If you look at the shots that is coming by against themselves, Locality Sports are making out the very first knock on their side, and this will be the starting or the beat of the fights. I must have to say so. Look at this, trying to go for the constant shots. This will be a seed for their battles, I guess, but the seed are being corrected right now by rescuing that one player on time. Look at these players are also getting knocked out in different area as well. I guess Brooklyn Sports for the team. Brooklyn Sports, some sort of players are getting knocked out in different area, but we are at on this area, something closer to the gut kind stuff. And look at this, battles are being initiated right on time. The battle seems to be really, really good right now. The zone are on the area of that kind stuff. Look at this. This zone was pretty much fine, but that makes a good knock by the team Focality Sports. But for this spirit team as well, they just got knocked out, going for the another knock, and that makes the second knock for the team. Let's go for the third one, but he is also facing numerous shots, and lastly he also got knocked out at the same time. Let's go for the shots, and okay, will he able to make it out knock? Alright, stuff. Yes, he do. Who able to make it out a knock. Last piece standing for the team TBS Toronto also got eliminated by the swords from different teams. And here we go for the swords. Tokes are just being playing the role as their name says so. So they are just giving numerous shots against the enemies. They are being just consistent enough to go for it, but only one frags will be picked up from this battle, and that was from Coffin himself. He had definitely make it out of fighter or knock or complete Coffin as elimination. Only 14 teams are here. Look at this, 14 teams and 48 players. However, has to go for the swords and all. This will be the second casualty for the team Focalities, but I guess so. And the remaining 2 players are also there. Focality Sports are facing numerous difficulties on their side. Brooklyn Sports players are also getting knocked out, one after another. Brooklyn Sports for the teams, and we are just looking after team X1 Sports for the team. One of the player already got eliminated at the initial battle at the that held at the area Primox and stuff, but remaining 3 players are here with a total 12 elimination point. They're just looting and healing up and just holding up this area. I guess this was also a very fine portion of the zone, so they needed to move any where for some sort of times until the next zone arrived. Let's see. Team Hope Cookie is here. Hope is standing but haven't had got any sort of frequency on their side. Team Hope Cookie have done a very fine speed right now. They're trying to go for the initial knock. They are trying to make it out of very first knock in order to go for the push and stuff. Look at this one, only 20 seconds left in this very present situation. And I'm definitely being ready. There comes a constant shots against these are the very players for the Team Hope Kiki or Cookie. Unknown is also facing some sort of difficulties, but yeah, completely. He got back to their on safe side, on teammate sides. So this will be more easier for them to relay it on being based on the fight and stuff. If they got knocked out, and it will be really easier to make them revive rather than being on the splitted area and stuff. Look at this one of the player ISR Tama. Look out that very drop. Here we go for the swords. Pokality Sports is facing some sort of difficulties right over here. There we go for the swords. Look at this for the team Brooklyn Sports. Numerous players are also getting knocked out from the team. Application is, I think so, that was the team name. And look at this. Another one player also got knocked out for the similar team. And we are over here. The zone is being converting smaller and smaller right on time. Here we go for the next knock against that one the player. X1 Sports is facing some sort of difficulty. Here we go for the knock as well. And let's get ready for this. This will be our the very first match of the day. HOPEesports from HOPEesports is looking after a very fine angle. That player got knocked out at back side of that is known. Right on this period time we are being definitely ready. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this area to get into the very zone. They're definitely heading out to the zone right on time. Look at this 3D Sports already got a very fine portion of the zone with another one team as well. They are at on down and offside area. That battle will be really interesting. And look at this one of the player has been taken out by the team HOPEesports Kinky, and that makes a very good finish as well. At the same time, they are throwing some sort of smokes to make it out of cover out of these, and that vehicle has been covered by the smoke right in time. So let's quickly get into the very zone area right now. The zone is being really cruel against them, so they must need to be fast enough. Choose out a very fine area to be relayed on in such a zone. They must be in hurry but free the brain as well. They have to be more conscious in this zone. This will be more dangerous than we thought. And here we go for the shot, but we're unable to get connect. A beat, but last okay. That makes a very good knockout. That makes a very good vehicle racing. Quick knock, and that makes a very quick finish for the teams. And I think for the team Quality Sports, he will be the last in the list. Starting 3 of the player already got exited, but this single player just contributed 4 frags for his team, and the 3 player got knocked out, whereas only off player could able to contribute a single frags. Making of the player are there without any of the frags and stuff. Look at the knock. That makes a very good knock. At the same time, here we are. Talk are here with the 3 total frags on their side. Have it with the short knock. They are looking after the angles, and X1 is forced to eliminated has sec 9 with the 8 elimination. While the 8 teams are here, 21 players. Codex Sports got the very first elimination by the player number 2, Yam himself. They're just getting close by. Here we go for the swords, and that comes a very constant grenade by their side. Here we go for the constant sliming, and here we go. And one player knocked out at the similar sense, and that player named as God X Right, he also got knocked out. Last day Sports got eliminated and has 8 with a 12 elimination in total. Here we go for the 1 knock, 2 knock. At the same time, Haber has to go for the sword, and all look at that finish. That makes a really good finish as well. Here we go for the sword. Constantly at this current point, and that makes a very quick finish against the last player over there. So let's continue the reviving procedure. Tesla just got eliminated at hashtag 7. Right on this time, they got eliminated with a only 3 elimination, being based for really too long, but exited with only 3 points. That was crazy. Only 3 points, guys. I think 4 points, 1 point as a placement as well. But surviving this much and getting some sort of these points wouldn't be fine enough. But the Godax Sports are here with a total 5 elimination. The game has been converted into 6 teams and stuff, so they could be able to collect sort of 7 points in total. And here we go for the 4 quality sports. They also got same points as Godax, but Nomad Bandits was the last place standing for the team. They have number disadvantage right on time. Here we go for the FBZ Sports. OB2 just got eliminated, and the team has been converted into 5 teams. Five Farwich Gaming got eliminated at has 6 with the 4 elimination. That makes total points as a 6 right now. 4 elimination and 2 point as a placement right on time. Here we go. Another one player just loot out or drop. Okay, trying to over the shot by the team God Axis Sport to make out a shot in difficulties right on the offside area, but could not able to make that one. Look at this, they are just performing some sort of feeling of activities. HOPEesports, Quickie, Hope Quickie got eliminated at as a 5 with a 3 elimination. God Exports are going constantly for the shots and all. Look at this, they are going for the shots, but haven't been connected as like they hope so. By this time, they have got totally 5 elimination. 4 teams has been converted. The zone was pretty much smaller. This will be our 6, and I guess in this very zone, there we gonna be see the deciding battles between the teams who will be the champion and who will lose the match. And here we go, another one. Team Pokaladi Sports just lose out their momentum with the 5 elimination and 4 at fourth. So with total of I guess 9 points as we got into the step 4, we were able to get some sort of 4 point as a placement appreciation and stuff. Here we go for the down insights. VIM, God X, and YAMU will be the 3 teams available right on time. Here we trying to get into the very battle right now. They're trying to face it out with some sort of exposure against the enemy team, but there we go for the first knock and first finish, second knock and second finish are being just initiated. These teams are facing numerous difficulties. Look at this, third one also got knocked out. Last one is only is here. This fight was crazy, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Two of the player already got eliminated. Third one also got knocked out. And last place standing is really, yeah, he is the only player left to contribute his teammates. And here we go. He also faced shots from the offside area. And as they lose the momentum, Team Godax got a very fine one. Here we go for the shots. Last place standing for the team Yami Sports, and we have had already got the champion team for the match number 1. Yes, we can say that God X will be the definitely a winner for this match. They are getting closer. It is really hard to make it out 1v4 in this such a high situation as like I said. So last standing also got eliminated by Yam himself, and God X Sport got the very first second in on their side with a total 10 elimination, 20 point romance. That was crazy battle. Really a very great match by this team, and congratulations winning second in for the teams. Godak Sports, you have done a very good control at last sight, as that fight was really crazy for sure. There was the squad for the team Vimy Sports where they have knocked out the very first one, second one, third one, and last one be taken out by going offside up at the hill. That was crazy, crazy move. Lastly, last place standing for the team already got eliminated for the teams, and here we go. We got a very first team as a champion of the very first match, Codex Sports for the finals, match number 1, presented by Hope Esports right now. Here we go. We got a very first champion teams with a 20 total points in the first match. Probably got elimination. Yam got 4 elimination. Goodman got 4 elimination, and our got XYT got a single elimination. That makes total 10 elimination on their side. So we are getting excited to see the summary as well. So let's quickly get into the very summary segments and all. Here we go. 69 total elimination, 8,653 total healing, 73 knockouts to get an elimination and 34 assists, and there won't be any sort of vehicle elimination this very match. So this will be our match summary. So we are heading to another segment, and that will be our MVP segment. Who will be the MVP for this match? Ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting ready. The very first finals fight, first match has been taken out by the team Godax, and who will be our MVP player for this certain match? Are you guys ready to encounter that fact? I'm absolutely ready. Who will be the MVP for this match for Hope Premium Finals, match number 1? I'm getting super excited, but I think this will take some sort of times to load it out. But yeah, the match was pretty much good, and we are heading towards our MVP right on time. But before MVP, we must have to talk about to head that yeah, strikes their head in this match. Two fine performer teams will be our Godax with the 20 total points with the 10 fracks, and yes, 10 win as a placement, and Vim will be the team that could exit it as a torso. They got totally 9 elimination with the 5 point as a placement, so 14 points for themselves. Crazy game for both of teams. Nice try, teams. And they will be our head-to-head teams that strikes their head in this very match. Here we go for the MVP. Yam will be the MVP with a total 4 eliminations, 727 dives by himself, and 3 assists and 27 healings, and only 22.45 minutes of survival, and they are the one to get the very first second in on their side. Second in on their side, and MVP title on their side, everything on their side, and really good thing. At on top, we got a Yam. Secondly, we got another one player, Bisum with a 4, and third will be our Dodeman with the 4, and fourth will be our Belik with a 4, and last we got another one player, Titax with a 3, and this will be our top 5 players for the match number 1, and we are really excited to go to the points table. At the top we got the team Godex Esports with the 20 points. Second will be our Winker Motim with the 14 turn will be our team Mad Unity Esports with a total 11 points, and this will be the top 3 teams with the double digit points. Remaining of the teams are here with a single digit point, where some sort of enemies our teams got some sort of 4 points, 5 points, 3 points, 1 points, and only one team cycle able to see that, and that was the team 7C Sports are here the 0 points, and I guess another one teams also there was a 0 points, and one team was absent in this very match, and yes, that was a true fact. And we must have to talk about the schedule. First game has been taken out by the team Godex Sports with the 20 points, and second match will be the map of Miramar itself. Third will be Ronda, and last week we got the team we got another one map as a Eringal as well, and that will be the end of the day for this event, end of the event as well. And this is our 1D Grand Finals Hope Premium Series presented by Hope Esports. First game has already been drawn out. We are getting ready for the next battle. That will be the map of none other than Miramar. The long and strategic are on the way. I guess really excited to encounter battles. The first game taken out by the team Godex Esports. But let me know your prediction. We will gonna be killing it in the second match. Are you guys excited for that? I hope so. You guys are excited, and we are looking after Hope Premium Series presented by Hope Esports. I'm Aston Mole in the very first match, and yes, we have already found out our the very first champion team has got Godex Esports. We do have it really 3 battles left for the 3 different maps. We will be back soon. Till then, take care and enjoy the highlights. Okay, hello and welcome back, guys. I'm Castron Mole, and we are at on HOPEesports Premium Series. Yes, we are over here. We have had encountered the very first battle between the teams, and the very first battle was in the map of the Erangel itself, and the team got exposed with the very first ceremony. They got some sort of 10 frax points as right before that. They are the champions, so they could able to get some sort of 10 point as well, second points as well. So 20 points in total are on their side, and the game for the match number 2 has just been begins, and VIMO was the team that got on the hashtag second positioning in terms of points, but got agitated as a thought in the first one. But let's continue this game and let's see how the team will gonna be managing out this game right on time. So yeah, the plane path has been started from the area of Impala and ended at area of last of the trailer park. So teams will definitely heading to our own desirable drop locations at this time. Here we can see that we must have to talk about that not later on, but by now. And yes, a match 2 grand finals for whole premium series. Yes, the zone was pretty much interesting, and I must have to say so. This zone will definitely come up on the area of Impala. Yes, so this soon will be goes for the Impala area. That was my prediction, I think, and I am right at the prediction for many times. And look at this teams, Last Clay Sports, they are just getting dropped right now. I could able to see Brooklyn Sports closer to the NVIDIA Sports, so there will also be some sort of classes and all right on time. So let's see how the game goes by and stuff. Look at this, they're just getting down. I guess first of all, their priority will be to find out some sort of vehicles right on this time, and we are over here, and this very present situation, last sports are over here, and this team, they are looting out in the area of none other than the stadium side, but some sort of decent loots as well. Team Alpha Gaming app had already dropped out as well in the very last match. They are here with a 23 minutes standing. But one good fact about this match is that every possible squad, 20 squad are here with a 4 minutes standing. So not any sort of player disadvantage for any of the teams. TSA Sports are here with the 4 minutes standing as well, and they are looking after the team, the Focality Sports. So cool, there also some sort of fight initiation. Let's just see that we are just hearing and looking after it, and they're definitely trying to go for the shots and alls. And only 20 seconds left for the another stage of the zone closing. Here we go. Focality Sports Fearless are also here. 4 standing. In terms of frags, they haven't got any sort of frags right on this time. 7C Sports are here with the very zero frag win as well, since the final between any of the teams haven't been started yet. So yeah, this will be that fact, and 4 minutes left for the next stage of the zone, and they are looting out possible loots before the fight even started. Look at this, and the team that definitely have to work hard will be the team TSA, as they don't get into the very first match. But as like the TSA, Brooklyn Sports are there in the very first match, but without any of the sorts of points. But the same story goes for the team 7 Sports as well, and these three teams are at in the same positioning. So yeah, uh, these thrice teams will have to work hard. As like I said, so Brooklyn Sports have had gone for a knock, and I think that knock will definitely gonna be converting as a kill. But I guess another one player, second player for the team, just got knocked out at this time, and all five sports are here. Right, in this very present situation, Brooklyn Esports are here. They have it already making out some sort of two players strong at the same time for the team Miami Sports, and remaining two players are here. Lucic is trying to go for the grenade and all. Here you go for the grenade, but that grenade wouldn't be connected completely. But look at this. As the very first player just got knocked in finish for the team Brooklyn Sports, as they got make three players to get knocked out, but last place standing is here for the team Mystic Sports. Was the fight was that let's get closer for the battles. Last two minutes standing since he could able to make it out. A player revive at the same time. Here we go. Ruben Sports just threw out that grenade, but that grenade wasn't effective enough. I think another one player also being revived at the time, but I think this grenade will be effective, but not really. Going for the another one, could it able to be connected and stuff? I think it will definitely, but not. Here we go for the another one. Going for the constant need, but without any of the results. first player just been taken out of this. And another bad fact for the team group is that is in every players for the team Mystic Sports just got revived, but okay, first knock for the team. Thank you for the shots and also look at this. Another one player knocked out. Last to the standing. Two have to make it out of 1v2. Okay, that makes a 1v2. That was a good fight. Mystic Sports got eliminated, and that player got, I guess, two of the player for the team have done 1v2 and 1v2. That makes total 4 kills for the teams. And yes, they did take out the Rames of his one kill the teammate. But he do have had contributed some sort of 3 knocks, but no any sort of knocks has been converted into Frex. Moreover, last place standing just take him out of the lobby, and that was really quick enough. And that will be the very first win for the teams. Yami Sports, and they got total 4 elimination till now. In the very first match they got 3, and by this match they got 1 points. That makes total 4 points in total. So we are over here for the Spirit team. How they're gonna be managing out the game and all. Look at this. For the team 7C Sports as well, players are also getting knocked out. Thok this like Thok are also there. Team TBSS are here without any of the fragments, but they're available with a 4-player standing without any sort of battles initiated by the certain teams. Only 68 players with the 19 teams are here, but the team TSA players are also getting knocked out in the very simpler sense. We are over here. They are just looking after it, trying for the swords, but I guess they are just looking at the Team Hope, Kiki Sports, or not Kiki but Cookies, but Team Hope, Cookie Sports, and for Q, Allah number just making out some sort of knocked out over there. And Mom Malik also got knocked out for the team. Old school, we are over here for Alpha Sports. They are 4 plays standing on the very same note. But yes, they got a very first elimination, the very first match. And this match haven't got or bear them any sort of points and alls. Here we go for the team for Quality Sports. The very first win for the team, where 3 of the player available, not 3 but 4 of the player available. And as like I said, so the zone is being converted into the area of impolite stuff. And yes, I really get at guessing at predicting the zone. The zone was really easy to predict in these days, since there are similar meta everywhere, similar zones, similar plane path. That makes it easy to figure out the plane their zone conversion right in time. Since Sports is just popping some sort of filling up job right in time. The very first player got already eliminated. Remaining 3 players are here in this very present situation. First player casualty will be the player number 4 for that team. Since Sports are here, the 3 women standing, but let me say if they could able to get in how many of the points, no any sort of points in the very first match, and same story was for the second one as well till now. But let's hope so. They will start their points journey soon, since this event will be only for 4 matches, whereas they are already playing the very first one, and this will be the second match. Almost 50% of the match will be finished by this match, and here we go for the smoke or molly. What was that? Look at this, they're just popping some sort of filling up right on time, and they have done it already. Since these sports are here, one of the player already got eliminated for this team, but remaining players are ready for the battle right in this time. So let's get down and go for the fights and also. Okay, he already spotted that player, but he haven't gone for the shots and alls. But he got a very clear opportunity to make that player a knock, but his patience, let's say his patience is being examining at the same sense. But I think it will be good for him to go for the shots and alls. But let's look after this, and where does this decision making capabilities lead their game to. Look at this for the team Godex. Doraemon just got knocked out, the very champion for the very first match. First player just got eliminated for that one as well. And here we go. We got our very first Dominator as name as Reiki right on time. And yes, Kakuri, Kabiri are also here with the 4 standing, but haven't got any sort of elimination by this match. So we are just heading towards this and expecting a very fine match for themselves. 7 Sports are also here. First player got eliminated from the lobby, and look at this, another one player just got knocked out. and they're trying to make it out some sort of finish, and another one player just got knocked out through the grenade, and that was beautiful enough, trying to go with the shots and all. Look at this, players are getting knocked out numerously at the same sense for the team ZE Sports as well. Players are also getting knocked out. Let's go for the fight, and that makes a very quick finish, and this will be the fourth elimination for the team Mad Units, and here we go. They are really mad. They got jumped into the very molly area in order to make it out extra knock over there. But look at this for the team Mad Unices Push as well. Two players just got knocked out. So last 2 minutes standing are responsible for making this game on their side, but they have already been here for the revival, and team X1 Sports were eliminated with the 0 points as well. Not a fine one. This will be the bad game for them. Won 8 points in the very first match, and this match will be their 0 point match. So all the teams got a very proper opportunity to get on their positioning right on time. It will be so easy to superpass them as they got exit with nothing, the 0 points and all. So let's get up right on this time. They got totally 5 elimination. Mad Unity Sports just get up and found out a knock player and trying to make that player a revive, and that makes a complete revive at the time. 7C Sports are here. Two of the players for the team 7C already got eliminated, I guess so, and same story for the team K1 Sports as well. Here we go for the shots and all. Make out a certain difficulties right on that time. We are over here. They got the very first fact wins on their side, where two of the players already got eliminated as well by the Spirit team. We do have had more 18 teams and 54 players available. Only 13 seconds left for the another stage of the zone, and that stage will be definitely stage hard, and that will be more congested than it was right now. So the fight will be really exaggerated after that zone, and here we go. As like I said, so the zone will definitely be on the area of Impala, and as like I predicted, the zone shifted at the same area right on this time. Look at this for the teams. One of the player already got knocked out for the team. Yes, Team Hope Sports, Cookie Sports, Team Hope, Cookie Sports. First player get already eliminated. Remaining three players are here. They are getting just straight out for a very fine area to go for the shots and alls. Here we go. They enter the battlefield, not battlefield, but a zonic area by the team ENS Sports, and another one team will be our OS Sports. All School Sports also got entered into the very zone area. This will be our grand finals match number 2. The longest strategy map for a reason. And we are just heading by with the same thing right now. God Access Sports are here as well. The very two players for the teams already got eliminated. Remaining two players are here. God Access Esports are here, and the two of the players already got eliminated. But I think this game will be really rough and tough for themselves. The very first game was really good, but the second game wasn't that good enough since two of the players got eliminated, and by this time they haven't got any sort of points on their line for the team for Quality Sports. They are just heading out the fine shots and all. Here we go, some target shots and stuff to make that player knock in all, but couldn't able to did that. So here we go. Chakre just face it out. Some sort of fine bullets against him. Chakre just perform out healing up procedure on this very common time period. Here we go. Looking after the another one. Angle at the same time. Hammer has to go for the spray now. Here we go for the shots, but that couldn't able to deal out a very fine connection at the same sense. Quality Sports are here with only single elimination. If I have to talk about the team Women Sports as well, 7 Sports are also here. 3-player casualty at the same time. And for the team K1, it was similar to the team 7C. 2 players got eliminated. Last one is standing right here. For the team Kakuri, I guess that was their name. They got the very first elimination, but Rizzi Sports will be the team to get exited with the highest points of elimination till now, with the 8 total elimination and #18. That was crazy. Mad Unity Sports also eliminated at #17 with some sort of 5 elimination only. So 5 pointer match for them to face it out right now. The next zone, the next circle will be here soon. We must have to say so. They are just looking after any possible angles right on this very time. We are over here. This team will definitely be heading out of this. This comes the constant shots against those of the players, and they are also facing difficulties to get into the very zone. So let's get out of it as soon as possible. Last kill sports also got eliminated at hashtag 69 staff with a 0 point. So yeah, 0 point match for themselves as well. Brooklyn Sports are also here. The zone has been deliberately converted into a very fine but some sort of hard shift. Zone has been taken out of hard shift right now to get out of the team in one line and stuff. And here we go. Brooklyn Sports are here. Two of the players already got eliminated, but remaining two players are here with some sort of total 5 to 6 packs and all. That this Brooklyn Sports they are just heading out of this, and all five sports are also here. They haven't got any sort of elimination by on their side, but Brooklyn Sports will be the very next team to get eliminated at hashtag 15, but without any of the points. So that was not a good fact for that team as well. They definitely need to learn how to be consistent in the matches and all. Here we go for the shots, and there we go. But the connection wasn't that fruitful enough to make that player as a knock or finish or any sort of points on their name. Here we go. They're just heading out quickly with the vehicle right on time and stopping where they just need to get relayed. And one after another players are also getting knocked out. Focal Sports players are getting knocked out by the team. Epixcon, AXC team and all Brooklyn Sports players are also getting quick knocked and elimination by the teams. Multiple battles are being initiated at the same time and look at this team. 7C Sports will be the last place standing for the team. 7C, 3 player already got eliminated, so he will be the one representative to be representing his team in front of all of us. But I think it will be better to get rid of this very area as soon as possible, since the zones are being converted into a stage 5, and from the stage 5 the zone will act out more cruel than we ever think of that. So yeah, it is good to get into the very zone on time. And only some sort of 49 players voting things are here, trying to go for the constant bullets and all, but were unable to connect out a exact beat. But that player for the team Application is just got knocked out. Two of the players are on the verge of getting knocked and finished right in time. They have collect some sort of 2 to 3 points on their side as well. Here we go, and here we are, the very 16th of the zero zone. This will be our some sort of 5th stage, and we are at in the last phase of this match. Number 2 players are also getting knocked and finished. 3T Sports also got eliminated at hashtag 10 or 9. Oh, not 10 or 9, but at 12. And yes, 7C Sports also got eliminated at hashtag 12. Remaining 11 teams are here. They are ready. Team TBSS are also here with total 2 eliminations. Second players has contributed 2 eliminations for the team, and remaining 3 players are here without any on their side. For the all 5 sports, 2 of the player already eliminated, remaining 6 for Parity Sports. Yes, they got eliminated and set 11 the 3 points as well, and that were also the kill points one. Here we go for the sauce, and that makes a very good knock. Trying to go for the squad finish, and they did a very good squad finish by this time. And Kaveri just got a very fine domination as they win out this battle against that enemy team that lead them to have had some sort of 5 total elimination in this very match. So that was really a very good fact of the match to collect out. Here we go. The reviving procedure has been already done out. So let's get out of this. Only 7 seconds left, and they are providing some sort of fine shots, but that shots doesn't able to get connected and have any sort of fruitful issues against the teams and all, fruitful results against the enemies and all, or teams and all, whatever it may be. Old school team are here. Okay, the very first knock has been taken out by the team, and they are definitely heading towards it for the finish or whatever they do with that player and all. There we go. for the team. Another one player just got knocked out from Q visit, and they are on the very verge of getting exited as the three of the player already got eliminated. That's the standing, and he will be the one representative to be lifted out over here. Winker Sports, Winker Modem is here. They got some sort of fine points on their side. So yeah, only 20 players and 7 teams are over here trying to go for the grenade and all. Product Sports also got eliminated at hashtag 8, but with the 0 points that makes they got a point as a placement point, but not any single frag points on their side. So here we go for the revival. They're just continuing their duty right the time. They have to just do that, follow that some regulation, try to make people aware of that, trying to set the people, and that was the main job of there. So yeah, we are just heading to our seat. In TBSs are also here. They have had seen with the real mission and all of the time. So yeah, this will be the important gadget for the team. Here we go. Players are also getting knocked and teams are the similar sense. Here we go. Only 6 teams left. 18 players are here. Holy school are just getting players for the battle box. Here we go for the swords and all space from the constant bullets, but they make a very fine knock. And yes, guys, the revival is just been initiated right at our time. The team which is sports also got eliminated that has like 6 with some sort of 8-9 facts. So yeah, they got some sort of 10 points and stuff right on time. They're just really out straightly right on time, so never get okay worried about the results and stuff and all. Here we go for the smoke. They are trying to make it out some sort of cover out of this, but I haven't been through that really. Okay, here we go. The players are not only getting knocked, but only 4 teams are here right now. And which will be the champion of this very match? And that is a very great question that is running in my head as we are super excited, and we're gonna be definitely looking after it. What will gonna be happening next in stuff? Here we go for the mini starts, but yes, Team Hope Kid Pedrock 77 just got knocked out, but the revival will be easier for them to make it out on time. So yeah, you don't need to worry that much in this present situation that some sort of supposed to make it out some sort of fine points on their side as well. Last 2 teams are here. Which will be the champion team? I don't exactly know. Not 2 but 4 teams are here. Sorry, what I'm saying like that. Sorry for that. But here we go. Team HOPEesports are here. Team HOPEesports Cookie is here and trying to go for the swords and all that. Yes, that was a good one. That makes a very fine knock at the down and sides, add on the smoke and all. Here we go for the team HOPEesports Cookie. Team TBSs are also here. They got some sort of 6 elimination on their side. 2 elimination by a single player and remaining 3 players by single player himself. Team TBSs are also here. For the teams, all his school got eliminated as a 4 with a 7 total frag points. So here we go for the swords, and that makes a very good knock at the time, and that makes a very finish as well. And TBSs will be the very second team to get the elimination, to get the second on their side by killing out the team, none other than Team HOPEesports, and this game has been converted as the hope only for the teams. But that was a nice try, but at the last, what we gonna be doing for that? Okay, that was a true fact that we must reconcile. The very first match has been already done out. First day has already been done. This will be our second day. First match just been done out. So remaining 3 matches lefted. And yes, I'm getting pretty much excited for this as well. And we got our very second winner, chicken dinner in this match. First game has been taken out by the team, and second match taken out by the another one team. Here we go, and we got a very champion team as the team TBP as per this lineup. They are here, and this will be the match number 2 of finals of Premium Series right now. And we are just heading out after 8. So let's quickly get into the video and the segment, and that will be our team stats. They got total 7 elimination, 2 from Toronto, and 1 from Dance, and another one from Kobe with a 1. And lastly, we got a Bana with a total 3 elimination. That makes total facts of 7. So they have worked out with those 7. Yes, unwanted bodies and stuff, and that really lead him to on some fine points on their side. So 17 pointer match for this team, and here we go for the match summary. 73 total elimination, 1000, not 1000 but 11,186 total healings consumption, 76 knockout and 3 grand elimination with the 36 assists and 0 vehicle elimination this match. And this will be our match summary. So we must have to get into the very another segment, and that will be a head to head between two of the very strongest team. We must have to see that segment as well that happen, or if that occur on time, and then it will be so good to see that. Here we go for the team head to head. Two teams are here. TBS has got the second dinner with a total 17 pointer match, and another one team will be a Hope Esports, and they are also in second. So they could able to get some sort of 6 point as replacement points, and yes, 7 plus 6 will be our 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Some sort of 12 or 13 points in all. That will be the very thing. So we must need to resort into the very another segment, and that will be our MVP, and the MVP player will be the player none other than for the team RTZ. Mikey will be the MVP with a total 5 elimination with the 700 plus times recorded on his own side. So remaining players will be looking after now time, and let's see which will be the players that is coming closer to me and stuff. Second will be our Louds outside with the 3 kills, and our third will be Obito with the 3 kills. Fourth will be our Scarface with the 4. And last we got another player named as Soldi with some sort of fine facts as well. We got a team 17 points for the team. TBS the second for the team Hope. Cookie with the third will be our oldest with the 11 and 10 for the Kakuri Kaveri with the some sort of 10 points, and that makes total double digit points on their side. So yeah, we must have to talk about that. And we have already completed the very first and second day of this series, and we do have had more days left. And yes, we are lifting up in the very third match. But if I have to talk about the overall top players, here we go. And on top we could able to see a player named as artist Mikey with a 6 elimination. Second will be our Kiki01 with a 6 elimination. Third will be our Bisum with a 5. Full will be our Akin number with the 6. And lastly we got another one player named as Zero, and he is adding that positioning. Here we go. And here he comes up with the overall standing God Experts is at the top with the 21 points, some sort of 2 points lead. Second will be Team Hope with the 19. Third will be TBSS with the 18. 16 for the Mad Units, and Binker Motem with some sort of 16 and 16 for the Old School as well. Kakuri Kabari are here with the 14 and 14 and 2 and stuff. We have already completed 2 different matches. First game has been taken out by the Team Godex, second by the Team TBSS, remaining 2 matches left, and that will be our round 1 angle. Third match, the map of Rondo. The recalified map are waiting for us to sort of, as the very match has been already drawn out for match number 2. So remaining 2 matches lifted by this very team, and I'm really excited to see the fights and odds in the very third one or second last match. And I'm on Mulcast in the game second last, being excited for the match and all. So let's get ready for that, and we'll be right back after a break. Till then, take care. Enjoy the highlights. Okay, here we go, guys. We have had already completed two different matches, and we got two different champion names in the very two different matches as well. And yes, we are at in the very third match. And Castle Mole. We're at in the very second last match of the day of the event as well. This is the grand finals for HOPEesports Premium Series. Yes, two match. The very first match will be the match of none other than Wrangle. Second, be Miramar, and this third will be out the map of none other than Rundle itself. We got 17 players, so yeah. For the teams, there are very two player absent for different teams or for a same team. I guess for two different teams. 7C Sports lose out a player for themselves, and same goes to the team EMU Sports. And this will be the two teams to face a player disadvantage on this very match. And yes, if you ask me, I'm being really excited. For match will be the map of Run the Map, where teams could able to get a very big jump in the similar match, since there is a facility of recall. So if they have had got some sort of yeah, drawbacks in the match, they will definitely try for outbreaks in this. If they able to get a very fine aggression, then this match will or can be stun out as a very good outbreaks. And let's see. The plane path has been started from the area of Zautin and ended up at the area of Zadina city. But if I have to talk about the zone was pretty much different and difficult according to the plane path and stuff. But those team having the drop on the area of next factory will be really happy because of the zone placement. But here we go for the team Miami Sports. One after another, players are also getting knocked out. There will be some sort of difficulties. Players are not only getting knocked out but getting finished at the same sense as well. Here we go, one after another. Multiple players are getting into the very battle, engaging in the very battle, but getting exit as well. Look at it, team Brooklyn Sports are also getting into the very battle, and they make it out some sort of difficulties. If I have to talk about the team RTZ, they are also getting into the very battle. Application X are here. They are here with the 4 player standing at the center side. Okay, there we go. Soccer is just going for the swords against the team X20 Sports, just making out a very fine knockout. They got a 3 elimination point. 2 from the single player. That was our Akai number. And another one fragged by the Soccer, and he is the very first player to get some facts for the teams. Here we go for the team. Godaxi Sports Jam also get knocked and finished by the team TBSS right in time. Here we go. The band is playing procedure is being initiated right on time. Here we go. Okay, Clocky just got knocked out. Remaining 2 players are here. Clocky and Sprite just got knocked and finished. Kakuri, Kaberi just got eliminated at has 20, and that will be the very first team to get eliminated as like that. Here we go for the swords. Focality Sports Akai number are here. They got totally 3 elimination on their side. Fearless already got eliminated with Chokray himself, and remaining 2 players are okay responsible to recalling those of the exited player. So let's see. They must need to be more conscious. We must have to say so. 7C. Okay, TSC Sport Team TBSS are also here. They also got some sort of 3 points on their side, and that is a very good thing. And Team TBSS Danzo 99 is also here. 3 elimination been corrected for this team. For sure, TSA Sports are also here for this team. The very first player for the team just got eliminated, but good fact is that they got some sort of 3 elimination point on their name. Here we go for the grenade, but that grenade couldn't able to get connected as like they think so. But here we go for the swords, and this will be the very first casualty for the team TBSS, who just contributed a single frag for the teams, and that makes a very good finish. And one of the player is just holding up by being holding up. Kabir also crawling through the bushes right now, not through bushes but through the rocks. As I know, for the team TSA, they got total 12 elimination at on the cost of a player on their side. But these sports are also here. That is blind procedure is being just initiated right on this time. Only 5 kills has been collected by this team. Old School Gaming are here. Silkai already got eliminated, so remaining 3 players are here, and RTC making out their knock, and okay, there we go for the kill stealing process, but that couldn't able to be successful and stuff right on time. He did try it, but get unsuccessful in this similar battle. Here we go. All the school are here. One after another player for the team Epsilicon X are making knocked out against the team TS, and there we go for the finish. Multiple frags, that is two in number by this team, has been already collected. Here we go for the short looking scores are here, and here we go for the knock, and that makes a very fourth kill for the Logic himself, and he is the only fragment for the team by this time. Here we go. TBSS Turundu just got the tag of Dominator in this very simple scenes. Here we go for the battleship line procedure. One after another. Players are also getting knocked. Here we go for the swords. But okay, that makes knock either. Nice knock, but here we go. Team all is cool. Two of the players at the same time got knocked out, but I guess remaining two players are just getting yes, rescued being recalled at the same time. So yeah, let's get enter of this. All school are here. The very first elimination on their name. Remaining players are here without any sort of frags on their side. Team home, Kiki or Cookie are just here. HOPEesports haven't got any sort of elimination by this match. 0 pointer match has been faced out till now, but let's see. They are available with the 4 place standing, so there could be a hope of getting certain outbreaks on their side. At the top, we get a team named as TBSS with total 18 plus 5, almost 19, 20, 21, 20, 23 points in total. They have it already completed 23 pointer match till the match third, but it is also going by. But look at the team Siemens Esports, they're struggling, really struggling. The very first match 0 point, second match 0 point, and third one will be the match with a single points on his side. Look at this team are also getting knocked out for that player. Here we go for the healing up procedure. Players are also getting knocked out, and yeah, Guruklin just got a zone. Same as I say, so another one team also get a zone. Guruklin Sports and remaining teams are also at on that same very area. They're just performing some sort of reviving job and all. Here we go for the smoke. They have it already thrown that out. Here we go for the another one smoke as well to make out a cover and stuff. They must need to get into the very zone on time. Here we go for the Brooklyn Sports. Multiple players are also getting knocked and finished. And not for the team Brooklyn Sports as well. For the team Miami as well. And another one team RTZ as well. Here we go. Multiple battles. Here we go for the recalling procedure. Two of the players for the team has just got knocked and finished, and the completed the recall phase for themselves as well. So yeah, that is the very thing. We are over here with total 3 elimination. Last Grade Sports are also here with the 2 elimination. X-Men Sports, Ruka just got knocked out right on this time, and that will also be a very difficult part of the game. And here we go for the finish. TSA Sports, 3 player already got eliminated. So last in the list player standing is responsible for managing this game on their side. As like I already say, so this will be our second last match of the event's grand finals of Premium Series. TSA Sports just got entered to this, and he's the one representative, and he is the one who is responsible for recalling the winning 3 players. Could he able to go for the recall and stuff? Let's see, he's just looting out here and there, collecting some sort of decent necessities, and Gurukul Sports are here, and same story goes by his side. Richie Sports got eliminated, that has 90 with the 4 frags and all. There we go. With the total 17 teams, there is still a chance. There is still an opportunity to grab that out right on time. Here we go. Another one player also got knocked out, and another one player just got knocked. And yes, here we go. That makes a finish by this team. Alpha Sports, they got Ramru elimination, which is full in number. One of the player already got eliminated, but remaining 3 players are there with the single frag points. Our side or each side of them. Here we go. Another one player got knocked and finished right on time. Teams and players are just getting into the battle numerously constantly, and God Exports are here with the 2 player casualty. Remaining 2 players are just heading out their vehicle strongly, as we do have at 17 teams and 53 players alive right now. And here we go, another one team. Mystic Sports also got eliminated as exhibited with a single elimination. The zone has been converted into a very smaller area, a very congested place to just win it on. So there must be numerous classes that are on the verge of being happening or be happened and all. Here we go. Let's get move out of this. Players are also getting knocked out, and I guess players are also getting finished for my team as well. Here we go for the swords, and let's go for the spray. Let's try for the spray and all. And that certain player just got a knock. Here we go for the finish, and that makes a very quick finish. This will be our sixth frags of the day for the team. Exploder 77 just got a fine elimination on his name. So let's get straightly out of this 3T battle. Talk Esports. TS Esports are also here. 3 players already got eliminated, and they get in totally 4 frags for the teams. And Talk also got eliminated as 16 with the 2 frag wins only, so only 2-point demands for themselves. So let's get move out of that as soon as possible. For Quality Sports are also here with a total 6 elimination on their way side, but I was wrong at the same time. But they are here, and they're gonna be definitely trying hard in this match to make this game on their side for sure. And here we go, another one player for the team X20 Sports. Players are not only getting knocked out but finished as well, so that was not a good fact. Just to recall out, here we go, only 39 seconds left. Old school are also here. 3 player casualty, last player standing is here with a 3 elimination on their own. Old school is here, back on the track. Application, not application, for the Appreciation X are also moving out of this. 3 of the player are available. Only 1 player just committed that, and he too have contributed some sort of 3 elimination on the team side. Here we go. Application X or Application X. What is the name? Iblission. Iblis Silicon, not Iblission, but Iblis Silicon X team are here. Players are also getting knocked out, and the zone has been converted into a very smaller, very congested area. So there we expect a very numerous clutch and clashes at the same time. Here we go. Let's enter the battlefield right now, and the fight will be slowly, exaggeratingly occurred at that space and all. Team Hope, Cookie are here. First elimination been picked out at the same time. Here we go for the shots. They are just looking after teams and alls. Here we go for the healing up procedure. TSA Sports are here. So they already got eliminated here, but has to go for the shot, and this will be the very first knock, and that makes a very finish as well. So yes, and 6 frags has been already picked out by the team Upload Clears. And what we're gonna be doing in next upcoming events and all that will be keep on posted. Don't worry about that, buddy. Here we go. That makes a very fine knock, not knock, but a very fine lower SP. And we are just heading to our 8. So let's get closer for the battlefield purposes and all. Here we go. He's just looting out some sort of remains of the player that get dead on the road. So they are looting out some sort of possible facts from here. Looking after the angles and all. Look at this, one of the another player for the team Furky Sport are also getting knocked out. They are also facing difficulties. And here we go for the shots against the Grooking Sport, right? And for the Grooking Sport, one of the player just get knocked out at on the time. And there we go for the another one knockout. Only, but not a finishing job. Here we go for the area of the drop and all. Here we go for the finish by the team. Here we go for the shots, but lastly, Team All Fight Sports also eliminated Sec 13 with total 6 eliminations, so 6 points only for them to gather out. For fact has been already picked out by this team. Experience Sports lost got some sort of 6 elimination. One of the player already got knocked in, and the offside area players are also getting knocked out. Here we go for the shots and all. Let's get ready. And they're just popping me out some sort of feeling of job right on this time. And yeah, wins here. More team also got eliminated as a 12 with the 11 total elimination on the reverse side, and that is crazy. Here we go. players are also getting knocked out in the similar condition. Here we go. Last place sports also got eliminated as its Lagrin, and another one team to get eliminated as hashtag 10 will be RTS Esports to the total 4 frags on their side. So that will be the very fun fact. Here we go. Teams are just being ready. Last ping battles are being initiated right over here. Only 9 teams with the 31 overall players, but look at the kills. There's a team, Fireboys, Esports was quality out right on time, and that was a really fabulous serve. 4 players standing are being converted since 2 of the players just get knocked out. So they are also doing that stuff right on time. Here we go. Brooklyn Sports. Another one played for the team Brooklyn. Just got taken down. Here we go with the spray and all. Make out a certain difficulties out of that. And here we go. Team Fireboys Gaming are here. 13 elimination count has been already picked out by this team. So 13. And they're trying to over another one, and that makes a very fine knock. And Fireboys Gaming is also facing out some numerous difficulties on their side. So let's get ready onto that. For the team 24, and Brooklyn Sports got completely eliminated with 9 at 9 with the 6 elimination and all. So that was not a good fact to call that out on the right time. And here we go. We are just being ready. Player just got knocked and finished, and another one player also got knocked out. So remaining 2 players are available. So let's go with that. Remaining 2 players also got knocked out. So there is the ability of the very last one. He is responsible for managing all of the stuff for the team and stuff. Fire boys giving all the has succeeded the fifth profile. This will be our second last match of the day for the Invena as well. They are just performing some sort of job and all. Here we go. I hope HOPEesports collected 2 frags on the side. 7 teams left. Right now, we're just getting ready, and another one played for the team X1 Sport also got knocked out, and one of the players for the team X1 also got eliminated outside the zone, and that was a fact. Here we go. Let's get ready. Fresh is getting ready. You're gonna be throwing some sort of grenades and alls against the players and alls. Here we go. Let's get ready, and Fresh just throw that out, but that doesn't make a very perfect connection at the same time. Here we go. Team TBSs are also here. 40 frags have been already collected by this team, and remaining they are also exaggerating the number of kills as soon as possible. They are going with the constant one. Here we go for the swords. Remaining 7 teams are here. 13 frags has been already converted by this team or collected by this team. Here we go for the swords constantly right in this very time, and we are ready. Here we go for the spray and all. Trying every possible angles to managing some sort of fine points on their side. Fighting for a big spray as well. And that makes a very good knock, and that makes a very good finish for the teams. And that makes this team to win out. Double digit points and all. Here we go for the third, and okay. Epsilon is also eliminated at 7 with a total 5 elimination. Here we are into the very last sort of battles, right? And this very time, doing sort of swords and all. 3 players already got eliminated. The last place standing for this team. And here we go. The revival has just been done. And here you go, the balancing blank push here is just being initiated out, and Team Hope QK last place standing is here. XKT Sports are also here. X1 Sports last one is standing. 12 frags already been collected. Looking after the team TBSs that are on the top phase with the total points of 18 plus 14, 18 plus 10 will be 20, 20 plus 4 will be 42 points in total. That was the lead that they are bearing out right now. Here we go. 2 players already got eliminated. Last place standing for the team Mad Unity Sports. 7 kills already been collected by this team. Look at this, another one player knocked out. Here we go, and the one player also got knocked out, and here we go for the finish, and that makes a very good decision right in this very time. Here we go. Remaining 6 teams are here. The total 9 players, and here we go. And to the very last one, and they did make it out to make that knockout finish. Here we go. Night Sports also got eliminated and had success with 3 picks, but they also got eliminated by the behind player and all. That was really a very surprising source. Fugarati Sports are here. It was on, and sufficiency to making the work properly safe and secure right in time. Here we go. Mad Unity Sports are here. Top 4 teams, top 4 players and 3 teams are still here. On the same sense, here we go. TBCG and Team MB and HOPEesports are here. Here we go for the net, but that doesn't able to get connected properly and all. Here we go. Let's get ready with the grenade and all. Here we throw that out, and that makes a very good finish right on time. That player also got eliminated and all. Here we go for the source. Last player standing also eliminated. And winner goes to the team TBSS at on this very time. And here we got the very next champion player for our life for sure. Congratulations for the team, and that was really a very impressive journey from starting today on. That was a really great thing. Here we go for the chicken, and yes, wrong no more. Yes, for sure. Winner chicken for the teams. How many points did they gather? I must have to check it out in context of getting that finished and all. Here we go. Winner chicken has been taken down by the team TBSS in the very third match, a second last match of the event. We do have at the last and the least match left, sister and stuff, and here we are well good ready. They are absolutely ready for any sort of fight scenarios. Definitely 5-man lineup. They will gonna be killing out soon, and we do are facing our the very last day, the deciding match in front of us, and this team, second year taking out team TBS did a very good game. 16 total facts with the 17 elimination. Not okay really, but by on self that makes the total points of 26 per vehicle, as we definitely have to try that out. Here we go. 115 total elimination, 15,000, almost 16,000 total healing consumption, 119 total knocks with a 4 grenade elimination, 47 assistant. There will be no any sort of vehicle elimination in this video match. So this will be our match summary. So let's head it to the head-to-head. And as I have to talk about the head-to-head, total 16 facts has been picked out by the team TBS with the 26-pointer man. The next one did some sort of 14 facts on their side, so he also added out some 3 to 4 points of teams. So that will be the very fact. And yes, these two teams will be the very strong team retreating into any sort of battles in the today's match. So let's get into the very another match, and that will be definitely the very last and the least one. And we got a MVP as the player none other than TBSSX Alvana 509 with a total 6 elimination with the 900 plus damage recorded by him, he and himself, and he was the reason of that. And second will be our TBSS Torodo, third will be our FCC Ilvotar, fourth will be our EX and Pada 77, last one will be our Kyrex with the 4 elimination. This will be our top MVPs for the match. So let's get into the very match rankings and all. Okay, let's quickly get into the very match ranking segments for this match. Premium Series Finals match number 3. Here we go for the match rankings. At the top, we would able to see the team TBSS with the 26 points. Second will be our UN Esports with the 17 total points, and third will be our Fanports team with the 18 13 for the Mad Units, and 5 will be Fogarati Men with the 11, and another one team also there with the 11 certain points, and whatever it may be, overall top players will be them. As on top we got a player named as Lelosar Alcher, and one will be our Ammo with the 8 effects, third will be Mike with the 8, and the first will be Rondo with the 8, and lastly we got another one team as well. And here we go for the overall rankings of the match. TBS is at on top with the 44 points and 14 points lead by the Fireboys Gaming. Third will be our Team Hope QK with the 29 for the Mad Unity Sports, and 5 Ma Venkat more team esports with the 27 and 25 for the UNO and 23 for the Focus esports. Got like esports received the 21 19 for the Go Old School, and lastly we have the team Ipsilicon Exile with some sort of fine points and all, and just work about that. And we have it already completed three different matches. First been taken out by the gods, second by team TCB, third by TCB as well, and we do have had the last in the list up to lose out and fight for. And yes, I'm Conmalcast, and we are definitely being ready for the game last. Till then, you guys have to take care. We'll be right back after a break in with the highlights. Okay, hello and welcome back, guys. We are at on the last match right now. Last match of Hope Premium Series, presented by Hope Esports, and this will be our grand finals last day. Not last day, but our first and last day was the same since one day event was that, and last battle will be playing out in some sort of time period, and last match will be the map of none other than Bengal itself, and we to find out three different champion teams in the three different matches, and the results was pretty much good for the teams, and yes, and we must have to look after the very last match, and this will be the deciding match that we're gonna be playing out by the teams and all. So here we go. The game has been already started, and this match will be the map of none other than Wrangle, as like I say so, and I'm really excited how the game goes by and all of the stuff need to get known right now. Last skill sports are here, but they are here without any of the points. They haven't got any sort of points on their name, so this was the fact right on time. And look at this. Our team, oh, there are only 19 teams. 7 Series Sports just miss out these games. I don't know. At the last, they must have to join and try their level best. I must say so. But they have already got demotivated and haven't joined the game. So that was not a fine thing. I must have to say so. And the 10 party started from the area of Midwest and Primoxcentric area, Waterside area, or Seashore area, and at the area of Chemistry and stuff. So each and every teams are going to their own desirable drop location right on time, and I could able to see some sort of clashes and on the area of multiverse and all. In the very first match there was no any sort of clashes, traces and all, but there is some sort of traces right now and by now. And as like I say so, this will be our the very last match of the event and all. Look at this, guys. These teams are already dropped out over here. Let's just get down. Last skill esports are here at in the area of S Napoleon and stuff. And yes, I'm really getting excited for the last battle between these of the very teams. This will be our fourth and the last one match. Let's the battle. Let's go for the shots and all. Trying to make it out some sort of difficulties and all. Right in this period time, but haven't had to get any sort of elimination point on their side. Last skill esports is over here. LK Tokyo is also here, and Top Esports was there, and OP Sports unknown. For the team just got knocked out. Last Skill Esports is also here. Tokyo is just reloading his gun and have it already loaded. That old school are also here. Hopefully standing, but in terms of frag, they haven't got any sort of frag since haven't got into the very proper battle. By this time, they're neutral enough. For the OP Sports players, just got knocked out. One of the players for the team just got knocked out, but the revival won't be that hard to make it out, so they will be sustainably fine right now until the team goes for the slamming and all against them. And the revival, I guess, that is been done out right now. Here we go for the fights. One of the player for the team, Pretty FTW for the win, is at on the rooftop and looking after any possible angles to go through that, but I haven't find that one. I think so. Look at this. There we go for the QBZ shots, but that also can't able to damage some fine damages right now. That will be able to deal out some fine damages. 3D Coffin are also here. Took this like took are here. 3D Sports. This will be the last match. Last battle between of the teams. Getting ready with the nade. Here we go for the nade, but okay, that grenade couldn't able to tell fine damage, but the projectile was accurate. But I think the grenade couldn't able to go in the right place. That was inside of this. So yeah, that grenade wouldn't be sufficient enough in this very present situation to make that knock as a finish and stuff. Look at this one of the player for the team Group League Sports also got instant knock and finish by the team X1 Sports one after another two of the player knocked out. Third one also got knocked out. So last be starting for the team, and that team is facing a lot of difficulties by this match. So not a fine thing to face it out right now. Brooklyn Sports eliminated at Hesek 19 without any of the points, so 0 point match to be faced by the team. So not a good thing for the teams. Holy School is also here for the team. Holy School, they haven't got any sort of fine facts, so 0 fact wins on their side. So they are also getting ready. Holy School are here right now. not getting any sort of elimination point till now. There are more than a squad fight out. There are various free squad to fight against. So let's see how the resulted outcome will be here. Okay, guys, the Team Hope Cookie are also here. Two player already got knocked out at the same time. Not just knocked, but finished at the same time as well. Two casualty for the team. So remaining two players are here, and they are responsible for managing the overall battles right on this time. Here we go. Last Chris Sports. Tokyo is also looking after some sort of fine angles to go for it, but Last Chris Sports, Doministani, Alge Tokyo and the teams are here right now, looking after the angles and alls. Two player already face off the casualty. If I have to talk about the team TBSs that are at on the top of all, above at the top, the fine lead of 14 points by the team FPZ for esports. And look at this, Katsuri Kaveri are also here, but all five sports got eliminated at hashtag 18 without any sort of elimination. So 0 point room has to be faced out, since if you get into the very hashtag 18 positioning, couldn't able to get any sort of placement points. And rather than that, if they could able to collect some sort of packs, then that was Alpha Gaming. This was it for them. Here we go for the fights. TSC Sports. TSC Satsu is here. He's trying to make it out a clutch, but that was really hard and harsh for him to take him down, and that makes a very quick knockdown finish. Let's get ready for this. Team Hope Cookie got eliminated and has accepted, and this is it for them as well. This event has been completed for that team. Here we go for the shot, and okay, the player has been completed with a very low RSG. They must have to go for the shot right now. Here we go. RTZ Sports. Mikey is here. Trying to go with the shots and all. Here we go. At the backfield, RTZ Mikey is going with the constant bullets right on this time. Just loaded out. Let's heal himself up in this very present situation as well. Only 16 teams are here with the 54 players available right on time. Mikey is just performing out, healing up battle. I've already done that out as well. This will be the 7th minute of this game time. TSA Sports are here with the last place, and here we go for the shots, but that grenade making out a very good connection at the last, and here we go. TSA Sports completely got eliminated with a single frag, with a single points, with a one and only points. And yes, that team got eliminated for sure. For quality sports, just did 2 elimination point collected. But for this spirit team as well, one of the players just got knocked out as well. 3 T Sport easily got knocked out at the area of none of the Napoleon. And here we go. Firebuji Sports, numerous number of players are getting knocked out at the same time. So not a very good fact, right on time. We must have to say so. And this will be the very thing to just talk about it right on time. Here we go. There are some sort of sorts that are coming by, and here we go against the last place standing, and old school managed out a very fine fight against the team 3T, and they got completely eliminated from here. Old school are here. 3 of the players for the team already got eliminated, but okay, in total they got 4 elimination point as well. Yes, that was a very true fact. Look at this for the team Brooklyn Sports, 3T, TSA, and 7C is the one to miss out the battle, but Alpha Gaming, okay, numerous teams with a HOPEesports as well. They got eliminated right now. Only 14 teams with the 46 players are here. Last Kill Sports are also here. Look at these 2 of the player for this team already got eliminated. So last 2 players starting are responsible for making this game in some fruitful results. Taking out some fruitful results in this match. Well, last Kill Sports were at what position, but it was really hard for them to carry this game since they are at on the 19th positioning with only 8 points, which is really low points. And if I have to talk about the team Oli Spool, where they are at on the positioning of yes, 8, top 8. But yeah, they're gonna be trying. But look at this last place starting for the team Here they are trying to go for the short and alls. Let's get up, but old school also eliminated. I guess, but I don't think so. That player got eliminated, but it was really pre-elimination of that player. I don't know what was the glitch, and yeah, let's read out this. And the last standing for the team Holy School was here. He must have to manage out 1v2 battles right in time, but that player already get down at on the center area. Tokyo is here. Let's just get down in this very prison situation. However, has to go for the fights and alls. Here we go for the team Kaveri. Players are also getting knocked out. Look at this, guys. The fight has been exaggerated for a very long time. The fight is taking a lot of time right now. AR Titsa is also here. Yalki Sports, Last Kill Sports is getting up for the last kill for the team. Last player availability is being just stressed out, but haven't paced out the exit by this team. But their makes a very first knockout, and another one player is just coming closer, and he just have to perform out 1v1 fight, which is not being so easier for them to carry it out. And that player just got dropped at down in sides, and I guess he will definitely try for a revival. But before that, he must be trying for the finish. And here we go for the finish. Still, guys just got eliminated, and this team completely got the very first elimination on their side, and the game has been converted into 11 minutes of the game time. Here we go. Centera UNO are also here. 4 elimination point has been already collected by this team, as that is a good fact for the team K1. Face just make out a knock against the team 4 quality sports, and that Akai number also got knocked out for the team Mystic Sports as well. They got totally 4 points, and that all as a frag points for the team. Binsum also got knocked out. Mystic Sports is also here, and K and Zero and all are going straight out. Okay, look at this. That makes a very good knock at the same time. And here we go. Night Sports are being ready. And Sports Face is also here. We also got knocked out. Have a super shot, and here we go. Face also got knocked out. Not only single player, second player, third player also got knocked out. Focality Sports is here, and they're trying to for the clutch right now. Last Pistani is getting out of this area. I guess that was his plan right now. But okay, he also comes over here for the slamming. Either two or die. He's coming for the clutch, and here we go. But lastly, he also got eliminated from the lobby. Night Sports got eliminated at hashtag 12 with a single elimination. Their real positioning is at and hashtag 50. Not a good results for this match. And here we go. Only 10 teams left, 32 overall players. Winking Mo team got eliminated at hashtag 11 with the 4 fracks as well. So remaining 10 teams are responsible for making out this game some way fruitful on their side mat. Unity Sports are also here. They haven't got any sort of fine elimination, but good fact is that 4 of the players are available for this certain team, if I have to say so. And here we go. Only 31 players and 10 teams are here, and this will be the 13 minute of the game time, and we are heading towards the 14 minutes of the game time for sure. And X1 Sports got total 5 elimination, 3 fragged by the Ruka and 2 fragged by the Kitty Bird. Remaining player are here without any of the fragments, whereas one of the player was absent for this battle as well. And here we go for the team Godax, the very first team to get the chicken dinner in the very first match, and that was with some sort of 18, 19 points and stuff like that. I guess that was my prediction and all. Here we go. For this very team, last kill sports was get closer for it, and they got a very first elimination on their side. So remaining fights will be encountered by later on phase. Right now, Ipsilicon AXC are here with the 4 elimination total, whereas Cloxy managing out 2 elimination on the side. Remaining 2 player is here without 1 and 1 frag. Only 1 player that is here without any of the fragments is the player named as what is his name? I could able to figure it out on time. Sorry for that. But Rich Sports are also here. One of the player for the team MVP Now, okay, MVP. His name couldn't able to be defined in any sort of matches. I couldn't able to see any sort of players named as MVP at the MVP section and stuff. His name was the only name, but not been categorized or just justified in normal sense, if I have to say so. And here we go for the teams. Pro quality sports they got totally seven elimination and four elimination by Sakre, two elimination by Janmara and stuff. Fearless is here with the one elimination. Here we go for the swords. That player converted into a very lower HP. And when I speak of the fight going with the constant shotgun and stuff, this fight is really confusing right now. Here we go for the nice knock. Last player standing. And that goes the swords and for the team. Players are also getting knocked in place, but some sort of negative peoples are also here. So this battle is really important for this team. Here we go. The healing up procedure is being at least showing up some sort of interest, but look at this team. God Access Sports also got eliminated has failed with a single elimination point. And here we go for the last one. Last one player already got eliminated, and this was it for the team for Canada Sports. Yes, guys, we must have to say so. They're just collecting some sort of decent game right now. And then the last match, this will be hard to make it out as the fruitful results, but as being a very last representative, it will have it all a lot of responsibilities to wear it out, and we're gonna definitely like to know what was the responsibilities and all. And the responsibilities will be to just get carried out the game as soon, as much as they can. And yes, that will be my first priority if I will be this player named as Puda A77, but we don't know his priorities, what is on here, on his priority list and all. Here we go. They got the very grenade, vibrating the very similar sense. Here we go. I think here we go. The ban is the playing procedure has been initiated at the same time. Mystical Sports are also here. They got some sort of 5-6 elimination point. And yes, as like I say, so this will be our last and the least match of the day. The zone has already been converted into fourth stage of the zone. TVSS are also here. They got some sort of full elimination. Mikey got full elimination on their side. Here we go for the close encounter. And here the shot comes by. Mikey converted into a very lower SP. Let's perform the healing up job on time. Here we go with the net, but could it be connected or what? I don't think so. It is connected at the same sense. Here we go, throwing some sort of smokes to making out a cover so that the player outside will unable to face any sort of damage from other side or other area. And that was the finding. Here we go for the molly. Let's get enter for the battlefield. Okay, here we go. Yes, are also getting knocked out. Here we go for the swords, and they did make it out a very good decision. But here we go. Last is standing also got eliminated on live, and that makes a very finish for the team. Last kill sports as well. So the remaining teams are here. One of the another players are on the verge of getting dead and stuff. So let's get ready on this. Let's do the last battle. Most probably that was a true fact, and we are over here. As number four for the finals, here we go for the constant bullets. The Makey just converted him into a very lower SP for this team. Wally Dome is starting to the player already got eliminated. Single CS here. Okay, we talk that out. Here we go. They're performing out some healing up procedure on time, and here we go for the team X20 Sport. They collect some sort of 7 elimination. Lucas has collected a 12 elimination, which is more than a high half elimination count contribution. Here we go. The pan is blank procedure. Only 6 teams are here, and we must have to figure it out. The very champion teams among these of the very teams in the very last match, and I'm getting super much excited for that thing. Only 16 player are available, and this will be our deciding match of the day. But the team TBS is also getting knocked out in the second phase since, and that is also making some sort of difficulties for the teams. And here we go. Only 16 players and 6 teams are here. And we are looking after the team Richie's with they got some sort of the 6 elimination with the casualty for the team. Not a good one, but they are also getting ready for the any sort of battles occurrence and all. If Silicon X are also in the same burst, one of the player for the team already got knocked in, and we are moving toward it. Then supplying push it is been just executed right on time. Here you go for the constant bullets and all. But only one player we are player number one for that southern team. And if I have to talk about the team X1 Esports, they also eliminated some sort of 7 players, whereas one of the player named as what is his name? Ruka scored for elimination. Here we go. Epsilon Esports are here. 5 points on their side. Here we go for the search and Hab. Okay, that player also got eliminated. Right on this time, only 6 teams are available. So let's get closer for the better treatment and stuff. And here we go. On the very precision situation, and that player also got knocked out by luck or by chance or whatever it may be. But that somehow sends out my perspective. And here we go. Another one player also got knocked out. And last is standing. It's just standings is business right on time. And here we go. It's good to go. Players are also getting knocked out in the very similar situation. And that makes a very great knock at the time. Here we go for the constant bullets and all. Here we go. Team TBS has also got eliminated from the lobby. So remaining 5 teams are also here. 5 kills has already been picked up by the team. So remaining 3 teams are here. Only one will be me, the organizer team and all. They're looking after some fine angles, and that will be the swords, but that will enable to connect out exactly right on time. Let's get ready for the battles. Only 4 teams are here. X1 Esports, MU Esports, FCG Esports, and X Esports will be the top 4 competitors for the last and the least match. Let's just say that here we go. Fireboys Esports also got eliminated at has set fourth, and another one team is also performing some sort of fine vehicle entry to the 770 Esports right now. And here we go. For the sticky bomb, there is no any sorts of clues of enemies and all nearby at a near call. And yes, they got totally 5 elimination, whereas 2 of the player will definitely be happier on themselves as well. That was a really good fact. So yes, let's get out of this. Only 3 teams are here. X1 Esports, MU Esports, and another one team will be our AX's Silicon Esports. They're here. Man Unis Esports are here. 5 points on their side. They have already grabbed that 5 point as a frag points from only. Here we go. Last 3 teams. We're gonna be managing on the chicken and all. We are just looking after it. Top. It will be I don't think so. The top it, but I guess top 4 will be appreciated through the prize pool and stuff for this event. But whatever it may be, 6 facts has been corrected by this team. So yes, man of the player already got knocked and finished, but the team has been. Here we go for the spray and all to make it down or knock, but will unable to get connected or will be at that fight. And here we go. One of the another players are also getting knocked out. Only 3 teams are competing for the chicken. Ipsilicon AXC are confidently here. Madunic Sports also got eliminated as a third, and here we go for the last one standing is an Ipsilicon Esports. Ipsilicon X at the last match did a very, very, very good exit, a heroic exit for themselves, and that was a really necessary clutch or exit wanted by the teams, and that was really a very fabulous exit for the teams. Yes, quickly, we are being really excited for the results and all. Right on time. Don't get worried about that. And the winner chicken dinner has been talked by. Let's talk about the team DOD or RS right now. They did a very good performance in the last one match.
winner chicken dinner for the team. First day, first day, and here we go directly to the none other than champions. The champions will be the team none other than Team TBSS with a two chicken dinner, 26 total eliminations, and 23 placement and 49 altogether points. Almost they have tossed out the very half century, but they couldn't able to do that. So, but the confidence, the very game was on the equal words for many teams. So yes, let's quickly introduce our champions as TBSs, and here we go for the runner-up. As a runner-up, we get a team X1 is put with a total zero elimination, not elimination but zero winner with chicken dinner with a 32 elimination point with a 9 placement point, and that was a fact. And here we go into the very second runner-up. Second runner-up will be our Matt Unity Sports with a 29 points, almost 10 points gap from the Aztec one, but 16 placement point with a 23 elimination point without any of the chicken. And this is our life right now. And yes, Matt Unity Sports did a very good game as Y Sports. Okay, they got the very championship title for the team TBSS for sure. TBSS, congratulations for the champion title on your name. All the winning teams, congratulations. But we must have to look after other teams as well. So let's get ready. And here we go. Our MVP will be the player none other than Yafizi Lelo UCSR. He will be the MVP. He's followed by Yam UDO4 with the 11 factor will be Mike with the 11. Fourth will be our Bana 509 with the 13. And last we got a player named as Puda77 with the 4 total elimination. Not 4, but I guess 4-8, something like 4-8 at the time. But here we go. Team TBS is on top with the 49.2 will be our Sintara UNO X1 Sport with the 41, and third will be Mad Sport with the 39 37 for the team Farbos, and Iblison X. Epsilon X will be the last game secondary teams, and they are at 36 points. And fifth and sixth will be our Wigner Momentum with the 21 30 for the Fogarty Sports. Team Hope Yunki will be there at the 29 and stuff. And here we already completed 4 different matches of the schedule. First match has been taken out by the team, and none other than Godax taken by the team TB. SS third by the team TBSS as well. Last by the team EXC Ipsilicon Esports. And there we go for the overall match rankings and stuff. And yes, guys, we have already completed this series of Premium League presented by Hope Esports, and we will definitely meet you in the some other day. Till then, take care, bye bye, take care, good night.